Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of Rick Porcello is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's having a nice year. He won his 15th game last outing, and he's been very effective. So I look for him to throw strikes. He moves the ball in and out of the zone, keeps hitters off balance, and I think we'll see a lot of that again in this ballgame.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, you give up a leadoff base hit. I don't care if it's up the middle or if it's off the wall. You don't want to give up a hit to the leadoff guy. Now you find yourself working out of the stretch. Let's see if he's able to get a ground ball and maybe get a double play.
In his career against Porcello, and even 10 hits in 31 tries. He also has 1 home run. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Holt for 1 on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. HR, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire. So striding forward now, Adam Jones. He comes in. Currently second on the team in home runs. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. In his career against Porcello, 16 base hits in 55 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Holt has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 6. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones ranging back at the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. In to score is the runner from first. And a relay to the plate. And he will scramble back to third but get there safely.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple. And they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Chris Young. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. He's set. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Well, that's a nice RBI hit right there, and it gives them a 2-0 lead early. When you get good pitchers, man, you got to take it to them and take them out of the game early before they settle in.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And right now, the Red Sox are the best around as they top the AL in that department. Standing in, Andrew Valenzuela. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Here's Brock Holt now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get. Here's John Jason. So now he'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Michael Brantley.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple.
Leading off for the Red Sox. Second
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pedroia.
Line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia, number 31 for him on the season. As the Red Sox open it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Chris Young is at the plate as he watches ball one. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Jackie Bradley
Digging in for his
Jr.
second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. To first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, another hit. We talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win in his last start. Total opposite right here. He hasn't thrown the ball very well. They've been hitting him pretty good, and at the moment he stands to be the guy that's going to get the loss.
Andrew Valenzuela will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That batting average for him at .355. 14 homers and 36 RBIs. Just keeping him close. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line toward right center, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Dan Otero is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And he misses with it, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chisenhall is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. At the plate, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sliced hard on the ground. Nunez fields it cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Adam Jones comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 48, third baseman
Pablo Sandoval is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, my eyesight is good, but I'm going to need a replay to see where that thing landed. That thing carried about 460 feet, which is staggering when you think about it. I know one person who's not impressed, though, and he's standing on the mound.
And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He swings and grounds it to short. Kipnis back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Nunez. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall going back to the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's Chris Young. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana has a play, and that retires the side. Red Sox strike. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's John Jaso now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, what a way to start the new month. He gets 3 hits here in the game. The first day of the month, you're feeling good about turning the chapter and moving into this month now.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chisenhall giving chase. Well, he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he's safe.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. To his left, Lindor. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side. Wow, look at Kipnis. The throw to first. It's there. He got him.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side. Here's Michael Brantley. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. In there, 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
22, Jason Kipnis.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Holt will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It's into the second deck, but foul. Just couldn't keep that ball fair. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And strand a couple. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lined into left center. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back on it, and it's off the green monster. In to score the runner from second.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on its RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Ready with the 0-1. A little bouncer. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Catcher number 17. Andrew.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Valenzuela. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Young is on his way home. And Jones puts it on the money. He's out at home plate. Digging in once again, Brock Holt, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Third baseman number 48.
Pablo Sandoval is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line toward right center, and Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. Throw into second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ready once again, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Another extra base hit to add to the total. Now 19 on the year. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Digging in to try it again, John Jaso. A hit in 2 tries so far. Right over the middle, knee high. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Kyle Crockett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kyle Crockett.
Andrew Benintendi stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, you're not going to do it every day. That single right there, it's okay. It makes him 1 for 5. He contributed a little bit, but they really didn't need him today. This has been a nice team effort.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. A high fastball out of the zone. You can't do anything with that. It's hard to even put any contact on that pitch.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Kipnis. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Brandon Belt.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right, and Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Rajay Davis is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Here's Michael Brantley. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now
there's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Bradley, and it's gone into the monster seats. Matt Barnes comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Now a swing and a fly ball, and that will end up a foul ball. This is skied out toward right. On the move is Young, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number
Here's
41.
Carlos Santana now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Chris Young. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Mookie Betts will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Bradley Jr.
Xander Bogaerts will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's got that average up over 340 now. 23 homers and 72 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Chisenhall ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Valenzuela.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kipnis onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled back. The 0-1 delivery. High pop up. So is over. And that ends the inning. Mookie Betts will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball called for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Got to be a little bit frustrating. You get ahead of the hitter, you throw the pitch you want, you locate it, but you just miss your spot. It's got to be down just a little bit more in the zone.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Tyler Thornburg enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So coming to the plate, John Jaso. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the run is in to score from third. And he is in there.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. And he hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Roenis Elias comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lonnie Chisenhall stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And no one can get there as it falls. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Rolled slowly to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13-4 the way this one ends. Boston win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Rick Porcello records win number 16 on the season. Corey Kluber was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.